Hi friends, it's Mr. Alex from Adams Memorial Library, and I'm back for the final installment of our holiday edition of Online Origami Club. Now, since today is Christmas Day, you might want to decorate for the occasion, but it's probably a little bit too late to get some decorations from the store. So, we're going to make our own and make an origami candy cane. Now, don't forget that while the library is closed today, when we reopen after the holidays, you can stop by our curbside service and get an Online Origami Club kit. And in here will be all sorts of paper in different colors and patterns to make the projects that I'm going to show you today. So let me show you what we'll need to get started. So for this episode's origami candy cane, we're going to need a little bit more than we usually do for this particular project. As always, we're going to need a practice sheet of origami paper, and I've picked this piece because it is red on the back and I want part of my candy cane to be red. But we're actually going to use both sides of the design in our candy cane. So pick a piece of paper that has some designs that you like. Then I have my Online Origami Club kit with my final piece of paper. I have a pair of scissors in case I need to trim down my practice paper. And I won't need to because mine's already a square, but you might depending on what kind of practice paper you're using. So a pair of scissors is always handy. I have some markers to decorate our practice origami with. And specifically for our candy cane project, we are definitely going to need some tape. And then it also helps to have some glue as well. Now, I've chosen to use hot glue for my project because I think that that works the best. But if you don't have a hot glue gun at home, or you don't have an adult to help you out, then some regular glue or even your tape will be fine as well. So go ahead and gather up your supplies and we will start making our origami candy cane. Alrighty, so the first thing we're going to do when making our origami candy cane is that we are going to take our piece of paper and we're going to quarter it diagonally. So we're going to take and fold it like this, give it a nice sharp crease, open it back up, fold it the other way, and give it another nice sharp crease. And this is going to help us by creating some guidelines for us to fold by. Now, we're going to open our paper back up, and this time we're going to take and fold this bottom point here almost the whole way up to the top point. And we want to make sure that our point stays right on this center guideline that we folded here. So we're going to fold it almost the whole way up to the top. Make sure that point is lined up with our center fold. And give it a nice sharp crease. So we'll have something that looks like this. Then we're going to flip our project over and we're going to start folding our project upward and sort of roll up the rim of our project a bit. So I'm going to take the bottom here and I'm going to fold it up. Keep it nice and even and make a nice sharp crease. Now, as you can see, I'm checking here to make sure that our folds are even because just like with our turkey and some of our other projects, the folds are going to build upon each other. So if they are not quite even, then that's going to have an effect on future folds. And we want to make sure that everything that we're doing is the same throughout. So now that I have a fold that I like, I'm going to continue to roll our project up, one fold higher at a time. And as I go, you'll see that what's happening is rolling the project is creating a striping, sort of like candy canes. So we're going to do this until we have rolled our paper the whole way to the top of our project. Now, at this point, we should have something that looks like this. And we're going to have this little bit here that is loose, and this is where our tape comes in. So we're just going to take our tape, tear off a fairly long piece, and we're going to wrap it around the center point of our candy cane. Now, obviously, true origami does not use tape or glue, but I liked the design of this one so much that I thought it might be worth using a little bit of tape. So now that we have the center of our candy cane secure, we have a long stick like this, and we're going to make the first fold for our candy cane for the hook. And you'll see that there are where the striping is, there are these slanted lines, and you can almost fold it right along those lines as you're making these folds for the hook. So I'm going to take and fold the first fold. And it'll look something like this. And then I'm going to take and fold this side down to make the rest of the hook. And just like that, we have an origami candy cane. Now, as you'll notice, I kind of have to hold my candy cane in place, and this is where additional tape or even our hot glue or regular glue, if that's what you're using, that's where this is going to come in handy. So what you can do is if you look on the back of your project, there will be 2 pieces here and here that you can just put a dot of glue, hold it tight, and that'll help your candy cane stay in place. Now, because our hot glue gun needs to warm up, I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and I will show you what that looks like when we finish our video. Alrighty, so with a lot of practice and a little bit of hot glue, I made this origami candy cane. It turned out very festive, and now it's ready for the Christmas tree. Don't forget that if you make your own origami candy cane, we'd love to see pictures of it, so send those on over to kids@adamslib.org. And follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube for updates about the Online Origami Club and other library programs coming to you in 2021. Merry Christmas!